Welcome to the latest episode of the library's Faculty Miniseries, a collection of short instructional videos covering key library topics for faculty. I'm Pam Boland, a collections, literacies, and program quality librarian at Seneca Libraries. And the topic of this miniseries episode is using Seneca Libraries eBooks as course readings, or more specifically, how to find, request, select, and implement library eBooks as textbook alternatives. In pre-pandemic days, finding and implementing course readings was a pretty straightforward process. You'd identify a great print textbook, the bookstore would order it, and your students would buy it. And those students who couldn't afford the textbook or forgot their copy at home would often use the library's print copies, which were available for 2-hour in-library use. It's a different process now, and it often takes a little more effort. But the abrupt move away from print books, inspired by the closure of our physical library spaces, actually offers a lot of benefits to our students. And just as the library supported the old print course reading process, we continue to support the new electronic course reading processes. These days, many professors are choosing open educational resources, also known as OERs, as textbook alternatives. But for certain topics, suitable free online resources may not be available. The good news is that Seneca Libraries' collection of ebooks includes nearly 700,000 titles that have been selected for the library's collection specifically because of their relevance to the curriculum. In addition to those titles, hundreds of thousands of other books are available for purchase by the library in electronic format. So please let us know if there are specific titles you'd like us to add to the collection, or if you prefer, we can compile lists of possible titles covering relevant course topics that could be acquired. The vast selection of ebooks that the library either already owns or could acquire offers a veritable feast of potential course readings for you to choose from. And who doesn't love a good feast, especially during the pandemic? But the best part is that all library ebooks are available for students to use from anywhere, at any time, at no cost to them. And it all begins with finding relevant ebooks from the library's collection. So let's review how to do that.
Using the library's main search box, enter keywords that are relevant to your course. For our example, I'll use the keywords social and psychology. Once you see the search results screen, you can limit your results on the left-hand side to full-text online resources only, to books, and you might also wish to include book chapters in your search if you have a fairly specific topic. You can also limit your search by publication date to make sure that you're only seeing recently published ebooks. For any titles that look interesting, you'll likely want to click on the link. Doing so will enable you to view a summary of the book and also to review the book itself. You'll also probably want to determine what type of access the library offers to that title. Availability information can be found within the full text availability section of the record. And if you're lucky, you'll see unlimited user license as the availability note. This means that an unlimited number of students can access that ebook at the same time. Other access options include 3 user licenses and occasionally 1 user licenses. While less desirable than unlimited user access, those options could still work depending on the size of your class and whether or not you'll be using the ebook as a required or recommended reading. Once you find an ebook that you'd like to incorporate into your course, you'll need to obtain a permanent link to that resource to share with your students. To do this, just click on the permalink button within the record to reveal the link. Copy that link and add it to your course page or email it to your students.
Seneca's current collection of ebooks is larger than that held at most other Ontario colleges, and even some small Ontario universities. Why not leverage these resources that the library has already invested in or could acquire in order to provide your students with free, easily accessible course readings? If you need assistance with any of the specific steps described in this video, Or if you'd like some additional general information about textbook alternatives, please don't hesitate to reach out to your liaison librarian. And if you aren't sure who that is, just email librarians@senecacollege.ca. Thanks so much for listening. Be sure to check out other episodes in the Faculty Miniseries to find out more about how the library's collections and services can support you in your teaching.